Hello YouTube, today I thought I'd do my spring favourites. I know we've still got May to go, but I just thought I'd do it now. There are books, there's some entertainment stuff, and there's lots of skincare and stuff. So I'll start with the skincare, and I'll start with a story actually. So for my hair, because it's coloured, I used to use the Naked Body Care that you can get in Boots, but I had a look on Boots and I went into the store and I couldn't find the one I like. So I thought, oh, I'll go onto the internet and I'll get it from Naked Body Care itself, because I also wanted to try their body washes and things like that. So I went online and it came up, it didn't come up with their website, it came up with a forum about how it's being discontinued or something like that. Some people are saying it was discontinued, some people are saying it's being bought by Boots. But basically it came up with a forum and it was just asking for alternatives to Naked Body Care that's still nice for your body. So I was reading through and I looked on the websites that these people suggested, and one of them really caught my eye. And yeah, I looked through it and some of the products were looked like amazing. So I ordered some things from them, and it's a website called PureNuffStuff, and basically they are, I'm not sure if they consider themselves organic, but they are very environmentally friendly. They don't use anything which they term as the dirty dozen, and that is things like sodium lauryl sulfates, parabens, certain types of acids, certain types of collagens, and things like that. So they're kind of, you know, really good for you and really good for the environment. They only use the most recyclable plastic possible for their packaging, which is really good. They also go to like recycling plants and skips and get loads of random bits of cardboard and stuff like that for when they actually send it to you, which is really good. So the first thing that I got, or that I'm going to show you, is the foaming face wash. And they have two types. They have the foaming face wash, which is slightly more astringent and it has tea tree oil in it, and then they have the moisture wash, which is slightly more gentle on the skin. But since I have oily to combination skin, I thought I'd get the foaming face wash. And it also comes with a thing, a little flannel, which is good, but you might want to get another one so that when you've used this one for a couple of days, you can stick it in the wash and use the other one. And it just comes in a pump like that, and you only need one pump for a whole face. I'm only wearing light makeup, I'm wearing some powder, some lipstick and mascara, so one pump is enough. Once I've wiped it off, is once enough to clean my whole face. And then the other thing I got was the Squeaky Clean Gel in Vanilla and Rose. And this is basically just a shower gel, but you can get it in so many different scents. They have one called Lemony Fluff, which I'm really excited to try. This one is a really nice wash. It foams up really nicely for not having any sulfates or anything in it. The only thing is, it smells a bit old. Imagine if you went into your like grandma's bedroom or something and you had a pot of rose face cream on the top. It kind of smells like that. And my boyfriend says it smells slightly like donuts, but I think that's the vanilla in it. I did also get some shampoo from them, because obviously I'd ran out of my Naked shampoo, but I've only used it a couple of times so far because I've only just run out of the Naked one, so I can't really say whether that's a favourite or not. But for now it's doing quite well, but I might add that into my summer favourites. So whilst I was looking for an alternative naked body care, I also thought about having, or I did have, a little organic kind of skincare binge. And what I got was the Organic Surge Nail Cream in Lavender. And it smells really nice. I'm one of those people who just like the smell of lavender because it soaks in really well. there's not really much to say, but it is really a really nice hand cream actually, and it helps your nails as well, so that's always good. Now we're on to makeup bits, and the thing I've been loving most of all this spring is the E.L.F Mineral Booster Powder in Sheer. But unfortunately, E.L.F has been discontinued in England. It's still going strong in America, so I'm pretty sure there are a couple of websites who would obviously order it from America and then send it to us. There is one, I can't remember the name of it, but there is a specific website which people were saying that E.L.F would be available on, which has other American brands like NYX, and I think Smashbox is one of them as well. But yeah, this powder is amazing, and I don't know whether it's a placebo or something, but every time I put it on, my skin just glows and it just goes fuzzy, if you know what I mean. Like, it just all blends together into a nice colour, and even if I'm not wearing foundation, it just makes my face look amazing. So that has been like my favourite skincare thing this spring, just because it's amazing, because I can go out the house with just that on and look fabulous basically. Now we're on to tea. I'm starting to really like my teas actually, like other than builder's tea, because I'm trying not to drink tea that has milk in it. What I am drinking at the moment is African rooibos, or if you're in Europe, red bush, and strawberry and vanilla. And I actually got a sample of this about 2 or 3 years ago when Twinings were doing little samples, and I drank it and I thought, oh, it's really nice. So I got a box of it, and then for some reason I just kind of didn't like it as much when I'd had the box of it. So it's been sitting in my cupboard for about a year, which probably isn't good. But I just thought, oh, I'll try it again. I'll actually, follow the instructions on how to brew it, now that I've got a kitchen timer, which I love. Actually, I should bring that in. Anyway, so yes, it says brew for 2 to 3 minutes, so I only brew it for 2 minutes because I don't like bitter tea or strong tea. And at first I also added in a spoonful of honey, and it was really nice. And now I can drink it without honey because I'm used to the taste, and it's actually become a favourite again, so that's really nice. I'll have links to everything in the description bar down below. And so now we're on to entertainment, and I have a book to show you, and I read this whilst I was in work on those long, boring, lonely evenings, and it is The End of Mr. Y by Scarlett Thomas. And I'll read you the blurb, because whenever someone asks me what is a book about, I don't like saying anything because I'm scared I'm going to ruin the plot, basically. So I'll read the blurb thing to you. When Ariel Manto uncovers a copy of The End of Mr. Y in a second-hand bookshop, she can't believe her eyes. She knows enough about its author, the eccentric Victorian scientist Thomas Loomis, to know that copies are exceedingly rare, and, some say, cursed. With Mr. Y under her arm, Ariel finds herself swept into a thrilling adventure of love, sex, death and time travel. And it's such a good book. It brings up themes like religion and fourth dimension and like really weird things, but it does make you think. So if you like books that are a bit weird or that make you think, I would very strongly recommend this one. I'm also reading the Big Book of Grimm's Fairy Tales at the moment, but I only read 3 or 4 stories in the evening, just so I don't kind of overload myself with all these tales, and some of them are a bit freaky. And the last thing is something that I can't actually show you because it's music, and there's one specific song that I've been loving this spring, and that is Shatter by Lindsey Stirling featuring Lizzie Hale. And if anyone knows me, they know I have a massive soft spot for Halestorm. So anything any member of Halestorm is in is immediately a big hit with me, and obviously it was just a suggested thing on YouTube, probably because I listened to so much Halestorm, and I listened to it and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. So I bought Lindsey Stirling's, I think it's her newest album. Well, it was her album Shatter, which is her newest album. And then a couple of weeks ago, Halestorm brought out a new album as well. And I haven't actually bought that one yet, but I've listened to it a couple of times on Spotify. And it's a really, really, really good album, but it's gone back to kind of a grungy, punky kind of side of them. That it's good, but I still don't know how I feel about them. It's still Halestorm, but it's a slightly different version of Halestorm, but it's good. So if you like Halestorm, I really would suggest that you go and listen to it. So I think that's about it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in about 2 months for another favourites video, but I do have some other videos planned for in the meantime. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you later. Bye.